Gerardo.
Happy Hump Day, Miami! What's going on, fellas? Welcome to the Miami Fan Talk Show. This is your host, Big Philly 305. With me, we got Willie motherfucking Bayman. Willie Bayman. What's going on,
Hey,
Willie?
you know this, man.
Blue and orange, bro.
Hey,
Why
listen, this is a beautiful blue and orange, bro.
God,
I'm getting close to that college season. You know, college season getting close too, man. You know what I'm saying?
like Cochina.
Bueno, this year we are going to be Cochina. You're right about that, though. Might as well enjoy it. Enjoy the ride.
Anyways, what's going on?
What they do, Miami? What's happening?
What up, Willie? How you
It's a beautiful show. It's a beautiful show. You know, we got some good news today. You know what I'm saying, Big Philly? You know what I'm saying? We hit a milestone today, at least for us.
We hit a
motherfucking
milestone in a month and a half.
In a month and a half.
I
didn't know it was half. I thought it was a month, but whatever. I'm bad with numbers.
Therefore, a month and a half.
Bada bing, bada boom. Que bolo.
Pluto. It's a month and a half. We reached over 100 subscribers. I know it's a small milestone, but yet it's still a motherfucking milestone. So fuck you.
Hey,
thank all y'all who subscribed. We're gonna give away those Las Vegas tickets. We're gonna give away a lot earlier than expected, which is great, right? We'll probably do it on our next show on Friday. Friday might be a small short show. Short show. It'll be a very short show, most likely. It is Friday. I got family down unless Poseidon wants to run it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, Fridays I'll be a little busy.
Friday's a little busy day, but nonetheless, thank you guys for all subscribing. So we're gonna give away those Raiders tickets next week. I mean, not next week, Friday, and we'll give away those Philly tickets with the Philly guy when he comes on our show, the Philly sports guy. You know, we're gonna give those away with him to some lucky fans who have
the people that are private.
Yes, please, for the people that are private on subscribing on YouTube, which you have that option. But please go on to Instagram, look us up at Miami Fan Talk. For those of you guys watching or that will watch later, for those of y'all who have family or friends that subscribe to the show, please let them know. Go down there at Miami Fan Talk and follow me. Send me a message letting us know that you subscribe so I can compare it to the list that we have, just to ensure that you are on the raffle on Friday. I cannot see anybody who is private, so please go ahead and do that. I would greatly.
Yeah, man. So all of you can have a chance to win, bro. Make it fair.
Right now,
all we do is fair.
Now, I got 31. I got 31 out of 102.
You gotta let them know. We will let them know. We'll let them know.
60 of you guys that are listed as private, please just go on and let me know. Hey, I subscribe to your channel, so I can go ahead and add you to that list, guys. So please, thank you. I appreciate it. But let's see what you're gonna get. Whoever wins that raffle, they're gonna get 3 tickets, 1 parking pass. It is yellow. They ain't got orange. Palabinga. Anyways, not 1, not 2, but 3 tickets. Section 154. These ain't no
good at section.
154. You in the end zone. Row 30, so you're right underneath the club level. the great thing is I'm a big guy. I want to stand up. I want to yell. I want to cheer. I don't want to block the little short guy behind me. I got a big ass back. I probably
Yeah.
honestly bought like
I'll throw my popcorn at your ass.
yeah, I probably bought like 2, maybe even 3. But anyways, I don't want to block nobody, so I picked the back row. These are my personal seats that I'm giving away for raffle. I hope y'all enjoy it for whoever wins. Y'all gonna sit there before I even get to sit on that, so you can even leave me a note saying, "Big Philly, my ass was on your seats first."
And that parking pass ain't no joke. That saved you a lot of money.
It saves you a lot of money, man. Parking now in the Dolphin Stadium and Hard Rock is
it's kind of hard out here for people.
bro. That shit went from 25 to 50 to now the bitch go private for like 130.
That's inflation, I guess. What they talk about.
That ain't inflation. That's called Miami. These motherfuckers know how to get their hands on shit and set it at a high price. God damn. So
I saw a list. I saw a list the other day of the most
Batman? Hey, how you doing?
The highest percentage of attendance of fans to their team, and it was like the top 10, and we were like number 4, 97%.
Hey, by the way, quick shout out to all the Dolphins fans out there. Y'all sold out season tickets this year.
Oh hell yeah! Hey,
joining the club for those of y'all who are new, and for those of y'all that have returned, welcome back. Welcome back to another year. It's gonna look great. We're gonna have a lot of fun this year. I'm gonna do some tacos one of these days on my tailgate.
One of these days, he says, guys. One of these days. Oh no, maybe talking about end of the year.
Hey. It will. It ain't free though.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker.
God, pay me tailgate, bro. So, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. So yes.
What was that, Bon Joe? You said?
No, that was Batman.
Oh.
Batman was on the comments. I think.
It's good, Batman. What's happening, Pippin?
So that's great news, guys. So we're gonna raffle those off probably on Friday. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Make sure you're on the live watching. We'll do it towards the end of the show. So just keep an eye out. Go ahead and watch that. That next episode is probably going to be prep for the Dolphins Tampa Bay game that's going to happen Saturday night at 7:00. So a lot of good things happened today. Today was the first joint practice with the Dolphins. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. KD is still being a diva. We ain't gonna talk about that today. But
that boy gave an ultimatum.
He gave an ultimatum.
And that owner said, "Who the fuck is you?"
Well, not that who the fuck is you.
But yeah. Who the fuck is you? Because he told him, I run the team.
I understand
run the team.
But listen, I think that he's
the owner.
I get that, but I think he's gonna change the culture in the NBA. See, in the NBA, it's not like the NFL. If a player is disgruntled.
But Phil, he just started a new fresh contract.
I understand that, but
that's really what's fucking KD up is that
NBA. The NBA has an issue, and these players, although respectfully, they deserve what they get paid.
Oh yeah,
players have way too much control and dictation on how their contracts and
this one really puts it out there. This one does.
Yeah, you go on these little rampages and you get what you want, and you can't always get what you want. And if he wants to get traded, I think he has even a trades clause. If he doesn't, let me tell you something. If I'm the Knicks, all right, you want to leave? I'm sending you to the worst fucking team in the NBA.
Yeah,
to the worst team in the NBA.
You can send it right across the street or across the pond.
Exactly. I'll send you to the Knicks for all I care. Well, no, the Knicks look good. They look decent, no? I heard
they lost to they lost to what's up? One of those teams. I forgot the team though. The name of that shit.
You see what I'm saying though? They have a little too much control.
One of those pro league games. I don't know.
Yeah, I like I said, bro. Like I love the players.
What up, Q?
I respect what they make. They deserve every penny, but they got too much control in the NBA. Too much dictation on what they want to do. And
like I said, this one just kind of puts it up. It's the icing of the cake. This one because you just signed a contract not that long ago.
You're not even on your player option yet, so you need to play on your contract. At least to your player option. If you decide to opt out, then you opt out.
I feel like he's just being a crybaby, dog. Oh,
He is
I
being
was nothing.
aggressive.
It didn't work with these guys. I don't want to start all over. No. That's basically what he's trying
I
to do.
don't know where, bro. That he know that's the case. That he should have stayed at freaking Golden State. You had a good thing in Golden State. You should have stayed there. All right.
Colin Coward said something the other day. It was pretty crazy about Aaron Rodgers and all. I'll send you the video what he says. I'll send
Oh,
you the
yeah,
video.
yeah, definitely, definitely. But we're gonna move on because today's not the NBA because there ain't much going on except for that. So I ain't gonna be sitting here talking a whole hour about KD because that should have just drive me crazy.
No,
So
yeah, I
today was
agree.
the first Dolphins practice. I did get some notes. I obviously I'm not at practice because I'm in Miami, but I did get some notable notes. Um, hmm, that I'm pulling up right now because it wasn't ready because I hadn't have it queued and let's go. All right, let's go that.
Sound like somebody was busy today.
I was busy at work today. It was dead as shit, but I was busy. So some notes to take away.
Right.
Tua had a nice shot to Tyreek over the middle with Davis in coverage, which is good. Wilkins continues to dominate. Had multiple tackles for loss, which is great, which means our upfront unit is being productive against a good offensive line. But here's the issue: where was he, and who was he going against? Was he going against that center that replaced their starting center? That's the question.
Well, I mean, yeah, they would have to.
Because was he against what's their starting left tackle? Ritz Wifts.
Yeah, I don't know their names by heart like that.
So
I know by face.
no, I know his name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. But you know, was he going against him? So who was he going against? How did he get those tackles for losses? Those are the questions I would like to ask. Um, Connor Williams did hold up well against Vita Vey, which is great to hear.
He did.
Uh, yes, sir. That's what they're
He
saying. He
did.
held well against. He held
Ah,
all his own against Vita Vey. The way he said that was fucked up. Connor Williams. He just said Connor Williams held his own against Vita Vey. That would have been the proper way of saying it. Cedric
yeah.
Wilson had an acrobatic grab for 10 yards from Tua. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, how is it an acrobatic catch for a 10-yard completion? Unless it's in the end zone.
Unless,
Uh,
yeah, unless the end zone,
so
or maybe a crazy throw, one
Tyreek
handed, maybe.
beat Winfield. Tyreek beat Winfield 1-on-1, but that's not a shocker. Again, something that Will
No,
doesn't. He creates separation. That's why. Anyways, on to another thing.
I saw that
Edmund
video.
Edmonds had a nasty route. Tua hit him, and he was off to the races. Tua had a nice throw to Waddle for first down, put them in the red zone. Brandon Jones and Emmanuel Agba had great days. Agba had a sack against Brady.
Mm,
That's cool. And then
that's a good
here's
sign.
here's here's the kicker. And I've been saying this: that boy is gonna get cut. Noah had an off day. Got beat in critical second and tens with 22 seconds left. So, again, he's struggling in pass coverage.
He's
It
gonna
doesn't.
get cut, bro. He's gonna get cut.
Another note. Robert Hensley, who is the backup that replaced Ryan Ginsey, who is the center that went down for Tampa. So his
Yeah,
replacement went down and was carted
Ryan
off.
Jensen. Ryan Jensen's back.
Ryan Jensen. Yeah. Right, but his name is Robert Hensley. Is the gentleman's name? That's
The backup.
the backup. He went down
Okay.
in practice. But
Oh,
they're saying he got carted off. It was brutal. But then update later came that they believe there was nothing more than cramps, which is encouraging for them. You don't want to see.
boy, I know Tom. I know the goat was like this.
Oh shit. So
You know what I
there.
mean?
Those are notable takeaways. Another one, what happened yesterday? Adam Sheehy was traded to the Houston Texans, which I called, by the way. If you watch
What?
your shows, Adam Shaheen, who I had projected to be cut, and I was on the bubble roster for trade or cut. He was,
Oh, we were talking about how much you saved, right? I
yeah,
remember.
he was traded today to the Houston Texans. Again, we have a really, really deep tight end group. Didn't really make sense to keep him there if you're really gonna put attention to Jasicki. So that
Oh,
made
that's
it.
also good news. That's also
It's
Jasicki.
good news for Adam Shaheen because he's going to a team that doesn't have a lot of tight ends. They only have one tight end there. that's notable, which is
He'll get some play.
yeah, he'll get to play, which is a notable, Jordan from the U.
Oh Lord.
Something that we produce that them Gators don't, but that's a different story. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Y'all do it in the pro level, but not in college.
but where is it important? What attracts recruits? The pro level.
Well, the transfer
How
recruits
many
in the pro
recruits
level.
did you guys sign this year? Not many.
Listen, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Dolphins.
It's caca.
Talking about the Dolphins. We're rebuilding moment. I already told you this shit.
So
We're rebuilding.
yeah. So it's going to be interesting now to see. I was talking on another show on Fins 100 with Iceman and Gordito, and we were just talking, and we were talking about what splashes you would make to bring in another. Now that we're opening up more cap space, do they use it now, or do they save it for next season? And I'm like, okay, but what's available and what are you getting? Because there's not really much. And they said Odell, and I was like, but we don't need Odell. We already have a lot of depth at wide receiver. Doesn't make sense to bring in a guy like Odell, sit on the bench and pay him what you're going to pay
Plus,
him.
Odell won't be able to play till way later on in the season.
Now, I had an idea, okay, and hear me out. This will go great for Von Joe. If Von Joe listens to this, this is for you. Von Joe despises Roberts, Landon Roberts.
Oh
right?
yeah,
The linebacker position.
yeah.
Roquan Smith wants to be traded out of Chicago. Why not trade Roberts for him and give up some draft capital, like a second round pick?
Well, you did collect something from this one too.
So you give a second round pick, you bring it, you get rid of Roberts' contract, even though it's a small one, and you bring in a guy like Smith to pair alongside Baker.
I thought about something like that.
That's caliente.
It all depends how much money he wants. How much money is he looking for?
$25 million to pay him. Pagalo, hey! Así mismo.
3-year deal.
Anyways,
4-year deal. 3-year deal.
Give him a 1 year. Prove it. 1 year. Prove it.
Well, I mean, if you do trade him, you'll have a year. Yeah, you'll have a year to prove.
They have a year to evaluate. Don't give him a large contract. They have a year to evaluate him. Is he better?
And it's a position that we need.
Is he better than Tyndall, or is he better than Baker?
Right now.
Tyndall can come in more in a supporting role instead of coming off to play off the bat, and where he could actually sit there
not put too much pressure.
And absorb more knowledge, especially behind two good linebackers. And you got a 3-down punch. You literally got a 3-down punch on a middle linebacker. I like that. I thought that's smart. I think that's smart. That solidifies. It solidifies that linebacking group to add him.
But maybe these motherfuckers are probably asking for a high price.
Maybe. I mean, we already lost one first-round pick.
Yeah, but you're not gonna give up the other one.
No,
you're not gonna give up the other one.
You can give him like 2 seconds or a second and a third, and they'll bounce because he wants out anyways. So what choices do they have?
Well, try to get the best deal they can.
But if we're giving him a second-round pick and a linebacker to replace him,
that's if they like that. You might like it. I might like it. They might not like it.
Madden might like it.
Madden might like it. Madden will always like that.
Madden likes anything. You know how to do
Madden likes anything.
It's so easy to finesse Madden.
Yeah. It's cake.
Finessing the motherfuckers. Rather than finessing the boys, all I gotta do is just turn off the trade thing, and I can trade.
That's it. You trade for
I'm a cheater. I already said it. Fuck y'all. I'm a cheater. I'll be the guy that adjusts the ratings on Madden. I don't care what y'all think.
Yeah, you be adjusting it to make his look a little faster or whatever. All that bullshit.
Well, not the guys. If you're over like 85, I don't touch you. Or 81, I don't touch you. Anything under that, I touch you to get you in the 80s.
Now I know.
So
I don't play you anyway.
Austin Jackson benefits when I play with the Dolphins.
They should put you over there. Show them, look, this is what we can look like if we do it all the right way.
Hey,
This
bro,
is
let
a
me.
PowerPoint segment here. Okay, you give them a little PowerPoint segment.
You go to settings. You go to roster.
Each one of you have to improve.
Yeah, bro, this is fucking crazy.
God
Oh, yeah,
damn.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see this Saturday when we play Tampa. I want to see what we do. I
Tampa.
wonder
No. We got to do like Skip calls it. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
Give me a second. My dog wants to get up on the bed. He can't jump because he a bitch. Give me a second.
Fucking bitches. So, all right. Let's see what the hell. Let's see what the comments looking like. What's in the comments over here?
I'm back.
What's in the comments, huh?
Just Q and Batman. So I can't wait to see what happens, man. It's gonna be an interesting year. Like I said, I like what I saw there. They're getting some good looks.
It sounds pretty decent. It sounds pretty good. I like it with the Connor situation. I was worried about.
I'm
But
not
then
really
again, he's going against a backup. It's not against.
Vita ain't no
I
backup, bro.
mean, not be. I'm sorry. I was talking about Tampa Center.
Oh shit!
I was
Oh,
talking
look
about
at that
Tampa Center.
spot! Oh shit! Let me welcome my boy White motherfucking Chocolate. What's going on, White Chocolate?
What's
How
up?
Why
you
does it look like you're in Mississippi somewhere, bro? In a cabin somewhere.
to the Boondocks? He out there in Texas. Hey, how y'all doing? Would y'all like some moonshine today? Some sweet.
Mike, are you in a Blair Witch Project or something, bro?
He out there in
It
that.
looks like that.
He out there in Trump country. He out there in Trump country. Out there with the Trump.
Oh,
They out there protesting
oh.
in West Palm Beach and Mar-a-Lago. They say, "Hey, man, that's unjustified. It's unjustified that you just searched that man's house like that. Fuck you, FBI." But pinga.
I don't get into politics. I don't get into politics.
I know.
There we
I'm
go.
fucking with White Chocolate because that's my boy. What's up, White Chocolate? How you doing?
Good. What's going on?
How was your Wednesday? Was it good?
Yeah, work. Now I'm here.
Well, you're home. You're home
No,
early.
Huh?
You're home early.
No. I work
Where you at?
first.
Yeah, but you're home now. Yeah, but you usually work at night.
Yeah, but I'm first. I've been working the morning shift the past few weeks.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome.
trying it out. Trying it out and saying fuck that night shift.
No, I like the night shift.
Yeah, he just
Hey,
sits there.
they're night shift.
Hey, man, you know what I do? This is what I do.
You have the same shirt that you wear everywhere. Oh, you need a new wardrobe, bro. God damn.
They're friends for beer. We'll fix it. I like that shirt.
Oh, yeah, this is why. Hey, what airlines do you work for again?
I don't work for an airlines. Private.
Well, when you do, I'll make sure there's
he's a private, bro. He over there working for Ross's plane.
You ain't flying what I'm working on. I work on
his
his type of plane.
Oh.
You say I don't fly private?
You don't fly private, bro. You don't fly private, bro.
I ain't got that type of money.
None of us do. One flight.
Damn, I was gonna say, talking to yourself right there about yourself there.
You
got 15 G's right now to fly?
Nah, only in Flight Simulator. That's it.
Not even. Oh, yeah, you know what the Flight Simulator is? It's that airplane game at Flippers. That's a good one. Hey, man.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, let me ask you a question, Mike, because me and you were talking about this.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's getting
out.
He got caught.
I fucking called it when he said, "What? Oh my goodness! Oh, you gotta go."
you got big boss. Big boss walking around.
The big boss came and said, "Sir, are you on your phone, sir?"
No.
Are you on your phone? What?
No, but he's got an excuse. He's got a newborn, so.
He got two now. He got two.
He got a newborn.
I got 4 dogs.
Congrats.
As far as I go right now.
Yeah, but they don't let you go home for those dogs.
Yeah, they do. When I want
Oh,
to.
you must be saying some shit then. You
Hell
must be
no.
coming up with some shit.
Julio broke his paw. I stay home, bro. Pa la pinga. Every other day I stay home. They with the dog. But anyways, hold on. Look at these two
All
fucking.
right, so
But anyways, so yeah, man.
they look pretty good in town.
They
Looking
look good.
good. I
There
heard
was some,
Tua's interview a little bit. A little bit. I got to hear a little bit from it, and that
good. Let me put it on. Hold on. Let me put it on. Let me put
he
it on.
he took the lot. I think he took the team, or I don't know. He took a bunch of them went to go out to eat. He paid the bill. He said it was a big ass bill,
He got.
basically.
Well,
But I don't know who was in that. If it
I,
was both
I,
teams or if
I.
it was
Oh, they're still live. Fins 100 is still live. Oh, no wonder. Huh. Let me get to this media day. Media day.
yeah. It's a pretty decent interview. I mean, questions, not interview. Questions.
CBS Miami. 4 minutes. We'll watch this one. We'll see what they talk about. Hold on, I gotta share a screen here. Give me a second.
Cheddar, brother. Cheddar. Chare.
Give me a second here. You might hear a commercial break. It's okay. Oh shit! You gotta have a little fun while you're at work. All
Yeah,
right.
damn. There's a commercial.
Yes. All access. Oh, where's the sound at? Oh, there it is.
Welcome to another edition of Camp Dolphins All Access. This one, a Tampa edition. Mike Cunio joined by Ken Camper. Bo, first thing I noticed, it's just as hot in Tampa as it is in Miami, but cool to see
No shit, it's the same state.
it heat up on the field. Friendly interaction between the Bucs and the Dolphins today, but just first, overall, what do you think of the day?
Well, first of all, I'd be a little disappointed if there weren't a couple of skirmishes in there because you're seeing some new people, and it's important to it. And I think that there's a lot of good work out here. You know, they start off with a lot of one-on-one work. I, in particular, was paying attention to the offensive line. I think
you saw that. You saw what he just did. You saw what he just did.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to the guy in blue. Pay attention to his hand movements.
And it's important to it. And I think that there's a lot of good work out here. You know, they start off with a lot of one-on-one work. I, in particular.
That's the radioactive mosquitoes. I sent them to spy. That's my mosquitoes.
Spy on them. Spy on the goat.
To the offensive line, I think the first group held up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Second group needs some work, but I guess a good.
Yo creo que se tiene un peo.
And I was interested to see in and some of those different things. What they were going to do with the receivers. You know, I saw Waddle and Tariq Hill lined up right next to each other a couple times. And let me ask you a question. Is the first pass?
Bo Camper out there throwing out bombs, bro, after eating them Bo Camper wings.
Yeah.
Any drill that means anything this year for the Dolphins, Tua's going to go to Tyreek Hill the first play of every section.
I think it's most passes are probably going to look that way first.
Early on, he hit a nice right down the middle, which we've seen during training camp, and it continues to do that, going over the top in the middle. So that's good to see those guys get together against a team that's working harder. I'm not saying that they're not working harder at their own training camp, but there's that added part of it that, hey, this is another team. You're wearing a different uniform. The intensity is always up. And against that good intensity of the Tampa Bay Bucs, I thought the receivers did pretty well out here.
Now, during the regular season last year, the Bucs hung 40 on this Dolphins team, and the Dolphins defense, Xavier Howard said, look, that still left a bad taste in my mouth even coming in here today. They were kind of critical of their play today, said they started off slow but picked it up towards the end on the defensive side of the ball. What you say?
I was talking to X a little bit as he was walking off the field. And he said, you know what? They put a little pressure on you, and sometimes you got to give that pressure right back. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what he's doing. I think he's out. I think he in particular is out to prove that he's a better player than he's been the last couple of years. There's people there, and he's got receivers out here that are pushing him to make him better, and he's making them better. So I like the work between the receivers and this entire secondary.
Too bad that doesn't go for Noah Mdiagadi, bro.
That's working out. Everyone's getting good work. Some of the young guys stepping up and making plays out here.
Anyone overall, offense or defense, really kind of impressive?
Well, I saw Preston Williams make a nice play. And he had an opportunity, got in, had a nice catch, and I think that's going to bode well for him to give him a little more confidence and maybe give the coach a little opportunity to throw the ball to him a little more. Cedric Wilson, I watched him make some good plays. He's kind of making a name for himself here in training camp a little bit. So some of those guys that are
you know what's funny, Phil? You know what's funny?
What's up, bud?
You know what's funny? Is he wearing Devontae Parker's number?
He is. Yeah, he is.
Same fucking player. I was just saying. I'm just saying.
I think Devontae is more physical and a little slower.
Right now, to make a name, especially if
Yeah,
you're a free agent, a young guy, someone that's not really getting a lot of reps. You get a couple good reps against another team, then you're going to see more of them and more. And that's the only way some of these guys are going to make the team.
Let's look ahead a little bit because obviously the game is on Saturday. Don't foresee a lot of the starters playing. Any chance we see Tua and some of the first-team receivers?
You know, at best, I think we would see Tua for a quarter. I mean, a series. Yeah. I would doubt that we would see Waddle or Tyreek Hill in there in any capacity. Let the other guy go. But I think you need to give. I think.
Yo, is it just me or does Bo Camper have like a big ass ball underneath his neck above his chest, like where you see his shirt opened up? That should look like a big ass round ball there. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You got X-ray vision. I can't even see that close.
Yeah, right here. It looks like a little ball right there. As you talking, walk like look.
I think Tua needs to get some.
Or it could be just the way the lighting is, or the angle. Like,
might be.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
Big ass ball there.
On that. So I think one series for him. If it goes 3 plays, maybe you bring it in for another. But I don't think it's.
I don't. Can't tell.
Yeah, a big ball, boy.
Some team building. Tua said the guys all went out to dinner yesterday. He picked up the tab. I was thinking we should do that with our quarterback, John Conjemi, but John, I mean, he just disappeared. He must have heard that quarterback pick a tab.
I did the dinner a lot with John, and John always, towards that last round of dinner, he always said, "Hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom."
Yeah,
right there. That's last you see him.
Also, the check
He's gone. He's gone.
They're going to have to alligator on that. All right. Well, we're going to be back here tomorrow. So Goldstein's going to join Camp Dolphins All Access. Then he'll be on the play-by-play. Of course, should be a lot of fun. See you tomorrow for day 2, Camp Dolphins All Access from Tampa. Thank you for joining us once again out here in Tampa Bay.
Hey, bro. Bo Camper, you better get that checked out, bro. That's all I got to say.
Pretty much kind of like what you said earlier about today's training, about today's camp against
they
Tampa. Oh, there you go. That's the interview. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's one on NFL. Courtesy NFL. Hey, StreamYard.
Hey. Hey, why they always make fun of that dude right there? He's short as him. Yeah, I hate yay high.
Bro, that dude got satellite for ears, bro. That dude picked up reception from his ear. You plug him into your phone? Yeah, he did it. NFL Network.
Who was it that made fun? Oh, Pat McAfee.
This is it. You're gonna be okay.
Steve's gonna be okay.
Steve said, "What time it is? I'm trying to go home. I got things to do."
I think we're gonna be fine.
Can we get here fast?
Well, listen, we'll say this. This is a fantastic place to end it, right? With 2 teams here with playoff aspirations, if not championship aspirations. Obviously, the Bucs won their championship a couple of years ago against the Dolphins in a second. New look, Mike McDaniel, Tua Tagovailoa. We'll hear from the quarterback coming up briefly. Or coming up shortly, I beg your pardon. We'll hear from him briefly coming up shortly. But let's focus here on the Bucs and a couple of headlines here with some injuries. We saw Russell Gage.
Oh, we're gonna go.
In the offseason to come over from Atlanta, leave the practice field early, holding his left leg. Don't have an update on him. But we do have
Russell Gage.
Robert Hainsey, who has stepped into the starting job at center for Tom Brady. He left and then he carted to the locker room at the end of practice. Everyone holding their breath. We are told, Sarah and Ian both tell us that it is only transfer Robert Hainsey, so that is good news. That aside, Steve Smith Sr., give me a takeaway from what you saw out there from the Bucs today.
Look at trash. Hey, Gator Nation.
In the interior line, but they have all the right ingredients at wide receiver. You don't really need much to work with when you have Tom Brady anchoring the ship, but everything else is going perfectly. 14 different lineups in the back half of that secondary last year. If they can get that figured out, and it isn't figured out because they don't have players that can play. Figured out because of injuries. This is a team that you had high expectations and hopes. Injury hit them early in key areas. and now hopefully they get back on the winning track. And it seems so that they are going to be an extremely successful team.
Sarah, what do you say out there?
I'll go other side of the ball. The defense looked really good. I thought probably.
I'm sorry, I don't care about Tampa. Nobody cares about Tom Brady. We already know what we're getting out of him. We already know what Tampa's capable
Going
of.
on, fellas? What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, look who surprised us.
Hey,
What's
I
going
know
on?
that voice.
Did
I
I
know
know
that
that?
voice.
I already know I had a few minutes. I got a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? So I decided to join in.
All right. Well, we'll be here just reviewing the Tua's interview with NFL Network. So just to get that out of the way, and we already kind of went over a little bit about training camp and what they came out with some takeaways. So we're gonna finish this video right quick, my friend.
Okay, all right. No pressure, bro.
They're not ruling him out officially for the season. There's always a chance if the Buccaneers play deep into the playoffs January, if not February, then maybe Jensen can come back. But for now, it's Hainsey as one of the key new 3 interior pieces in the middle of that Bucs offensive line. We see Tua Tagovailoa here as well. All eyes not only on today's practice, but throughout training camp in Miami on the speed that they have added to that Dolphins offense, specifically number 10, Tua moments ago.
I think Tyreek is maybe the fastest guy in the NFL. I don't know. It's been Keon Crossan because he's had many kickoff reps, so he gets vertical speed every time. Tyreek doesn't get to really open it up as much, but everyone loves Tyreek in the organization, and I think him and Jalen do a really good job complementing each other by, one goes deep. If they're doubling him, then we got another speedster coming across, and vice versa. But those guys also help other guys get open on our team. I was able to talk to Tom. We were talking on the side for a good bit. He was just asking how the off season was. We were talking a little about golf at the same time. But for the most part, 23 years playing. That's a long time. That's a lot of knowledge. So I was asking him some things, and he gave me some good insight on. So I'm gonna keep that between me and Tom. And if you guys want to ask Tom, you guys go ask him. I would say Tom's composure in the pocket. Nothing really rattles him. When you got a guy in your face, you just subtle movements and throwing the ball. I would say those are top trait qualities in a really good quarterback. With him, Russ.
For your roster, those are going to be the nucleus of your team. They're going to be playing special teams. They're going to be the long snapper, the placeholder, all these little nuances, the difference between winning and losing a game in a regular season.
And Steve, you talk about the bottom half of your roster, but I would argue even on the Bucs side, the front half, that offensive line, there's a lot of question marks for those guys. This is their chance to get these reps in a competition like setting with Tom Brady, because you're not going to see him on Saturday night. So there's some starting positions on that offensive line that they haven't worked out. They lost people last year, a very cohesive unit for Tom Brady a year ago, but there's question marks. Certainly their center Ryan Jensen going down on day 2, and then they still had to fill the missing pieces of Ali Marpet and Alex Cappa.
The injury, although the Bucs' initial depth chart and preseason depth charts don't mean anything, still lists Jensen as the starter, but we don't expect to see him anytime soon, if at all. Now, it's the Miami Dolphins here as well, and I mentioned Mike McDaniel, who met the media before practice, saying that it is not awkward in light of the Tom Brady tampering story and the Dolphins losing 2 draft picks last week. Steve, do you buy that?
I don't believe that it's a big deal. It is what it is. It is exactly what we.
Hey, I'll be back, fellas.
All right.
I like that Steve Smith said